Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out a Patreon request from this patrono right here. Feuerschwanz with Bastard von Asgard, featuring Fabienne of Elviti. I wonder if there's any relation to the other bastard.
The bastard son of Odin.
Bingo bango. So, anyways, these guys have a new album coming out. That's not an all covers album, like the last one, which was magnificent, by the way. I still think that Gott mit uns, their cover, is better than the original. Just putting it out there. I like it better.
They're fighting there, yeah.
You know, I'm not throwing Sabaton under the bus. I'm just saying I actually like the cover better than the original. Just putting it out there. Anyways, Bastard von Asgard. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. I didn't call you Bastard von Asgard.
I know.
Okay. Wow, that's a big horn. Ah, that's even a bigger one. Jesus.
Die Andren, und doch deines Vaters Sohn, bist Lokis Bastard und ein Monstrum. Asgard fühlte sich bedroht, und sie legten dich in Ketten, denn sie fürchteten Gefahr, und die Prophezeiung wurde wahr. Du bist der Bastard, Bastard von Asgard, Bastard, Bastard von Asgard. Du legst in Ketten bis zum Weltenbrand. Ragnarök, Schicksal der Götter, Ragnarök, Spreng, deines, denn dieser Kampf wird deine letzte Schlacht, denn du bist der Fenris, bedroht von Asgard. So zerreißt du deine Fesseln, denn du bitterst den Betrug und die Hand des Krieges Gottes, sei das Pfand für seine Macht. Und dann wirst du dich befreien, wenn der Weltenbrand beginnt, denn dein Schicksal ist vorher bestimmt. Du bist der Bastard, Bastard von Asgard, Bastard, Bastard von Asgard. Du legst in Ketten bis zum Weltenbrand. Ragnarök, Schicksal der Götter, Ragnarök, Spreng, denn dieser Kampf wird deine letzte Schlacht, denn du bist der Fenris, bedroht von Asgard. Und es Ragnarök gekommen, schenkst Odin seinen Tod, und du bist besiegt durch seinen Sohn. Du bist der Bastard, Bastard von Asgard, Bastard, Bastard von Asgard. Du legst in Ketten bis zum Weltenbrand. Ragnarök, Schicksal der Götter, Ragnarök, Spreng, denn dieser Kampf wird deine letzte Schlacht, denn du bist der Bastard, Bastard von Asgard, Bastard, Bastard von Asgard. Denn du bist der Fenris, bedroht von Asgard.
Oh. I love the influences that they took from Bollywood movies. You know, where they're in one place 1 minute, and the next minute they're in the middle of the Alps singing a song, running around a tree. You know, I love the fact that they took those kind of influences and incorporated that in this music video. It was like I was watching a Nordic version of a Bollywood movie.
Yeah, where a guy gets shot and then everyone looking at him and he drops to the floor and then he gets back up to sing a song and then he dies after the song.
No, and not only that, like, first of all, there's a song, which is pretty much like a staple in a Bollywood movie. Then they're around a fire and they're playing and everything.
And then out of nowhere.
Next thing you know, they're in the middle of the Alps.
But
snow up to their knees.
But that happens in a lot of music videos, so technically you could say metal music videos...
Not all metal. Not all. Well, when was the last time we were watching a music video that they end up in the Alps? Like, the Alps is a very Bollywoodish thing.
Is it?
Yeah! I watch enough. 1 minute... They're listening to Punjabi MC. The next minute, they're in the Alps.
And then from there, they're inside of a club, and there's a bunch of people around them dancing.
Yeah,
with them.
and then they're in the hills come alive with the sound of music, with flowers.
Yeah.
It's like the scenes cut from all different seasons of the year. It's like it goes from summer to winter to spring to fall. This was like a Bollywood movie, but just with Odin and Vikings, I don't know, Asgard and Ragnarok. And those are the only things I understood.
Yeah, the German Vikings.
Fuck, man. Das Auto, this is very good.
Very good.
Top performance.
I've been watching Vikings with my friend, so whenever we're doing like Viking stuff, it also just reminds me of the show now.
Really?
Yeah, because
I've watched a long time ago. I'm watching Valhalla now. I just finished Valhalla, but
the thing is, you watched it a long time ago, but I'm watching it with a friend, so like we're on the 5th season.
It's what's his name?
Ragnar.
Ragnar Lothbrok. Is he still alive?
No, he's dead by now.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. It's been a long time I've watched it. Anyways, thoughts?
I enjoyed it. I mean, by the way, that high note that she hit, that was scary.
I thought it was going to start an avalanche.
Yeah, honestly,
and then Cellar Darling would show up and start playing Avalanche.
Oh my god.
My god, it would have gone full circle.
It would have been like
Anna Murphy there in the background with the hurdy-gurdy playing Avalanche. Just
it would
throwing
just
it out
a
there.
Beelzebub's music video.
At that point, you're throwing all the cliches there. But anyhow, that high note was phenomenal. That was phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean it was phenomenal. But the song itself very catchy, even though different language, but still very catchy.
It was very super hooky, super catchy. I loved it.
Bastard, man, Asgard, bastard.
Ragnarok.
Yeah, the way he says Ragnarok.
I love it. I love it.
But the song is super catchy, super hooky.
Fun.
She brings a nice spice into the song with her voice, and it's not like she just stays very linear throughout the song.
No, she doesn't stay contained at all. She's very dynamic.
She uses her all, and to be honest with you, that's perfect. The song itself, it's hooky, catchy, but still it keeps you on your toes. It doesn't give you that repetitive feeling that normally hooky songs will give you.
Even though it's pretty repetitive.
It doesn't give you that feeling.
No, you don't get bored of it.
I think it's because of her, too. I think she brings a big part into the reason it doesn't get repetitive, because her voice does change a lot. I'm talking about like the way she pushes it. So there's enough here that changes between different parts of the song that allow the song to be fresh.
And I thought the folk elements of the sound were so well done. Like the bagpipes was really good. The violin, did you see it was blue? Like it really popped. They were so well integrated into the sound that just gave like life and energy to the song. I got the same feeling almost out of this song as I do when I listen to like an epic symphonic metal song where it's like larger than life. This one was kind of larger than life, but because of how catchy it was and in those melodic elements, specifically those folk elements, how well integrated they were in the overall sound of the song. I thought that was really well done. I don't understand a single word that they were saying, but how can you not remember, bastard, Van Asgard, bastard, Ragnarok, It's the best. I mean, this is as good as it gets, for a song like this. I love it because it's so memorable. It's fun. You're singing along even though you don't know what the hell you're singing along to, and that's all that it really matters. These guys are incredible. From the first time that we did them, we checked them out on the channel, was something like Spicy Dick or whatever the song was, and I don't know, it had something to do with dicks. Anyways, something along those lines. It was a live performance from them. Since then, which was like, what, 3 years ago, 4 years ago?
Yeah, it
we
was a
discovered
while
this
ago.
band thanks to somebody requesting us to check them out. I haven't been disappointed with anything that they've done.
No, they're
Either be their covers that they do, which they're all phenomenal, or their regular stuff that they do. Like, they're just a solid band all around.
Yeah.
Fun to listen to. Great musicality in terms of how the songs are put together. Not one of those bands that tries to be too much or tries to be
They're just
too
enough.
intelligent.
They're
And I'm not
just
saying that
enough.
they're dumb, but they make music that the layman's can fucking appreciate. You don't have to be have a PhD in music arts to get it, like Spirit Box.
This would
I can
definitely-
fucking listen to this and be totally
This
on
would be
board.
part of the cultural center in Norseman.
Fuck, this song should be there.
You know what's funny is when we were listening
poster
to
of
this, and I was thinking German Vikings and stuff. You know, I thought in the season of Norseman they should, like, the next season they should try to get recruiting people from closer countries to join them for a raid, and then when the Germans show up, they're just like very stereotypical German and like lederhosen. And, like, lederhosen.
I was just thinking about that. Oh my god! Like they want to see go clubbing.
Yeah,
see
they go-
pumping.
We are the German delegation. We are coming to help you raid.
Dude, every time you do that accent, I think of it. I don't know how many of you watching this are my age, but I grew up watching an English show called Allo Allo, which was basically based in the Second World War, and it was based in France.
Oh,
and it was like a French coffee shop with
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
Nazis
yeah.
hanged around. And the guy who owned the coffee shop, he was friends with the Nazis, but he was also part of the French Revolution. Like, he tried to
You
dab...
showed me that.
But all the actors had that accent. I love that show. That was my, like, go-to show when I was a teenager. I love that show. It was funny. It had like, you know, sexy stuff, because the French Revolution girls, they always had big boobs, and everybody that worked at the bar, at the coffee shop, whatever, had big boobs. Everybody with the exception of the dude's wife. And by the way, he was banging everybody. And it was like, I love that. Even the dude from the Gestapo was fucking hilarious. He was hilarious. Because, like, they just played on all the fucking stereotypes in
Yeah.
that show, and it was fucking phenomenal. So every time you do that voice, my mind automatically goes to Allo Allo.
But wouldn't it be funny? Just them showing up with some fucking lederhosen and the little green hats and shit.
Fuck, I'm done with whatever.
It would just be funny, and they get
The
like
Germans can do no wrong.
they get a bunch of different delegations.
Oh,
to-
you
to
got
come-
a French one too,
to
like
come
with
help them.
baguettes and,
No,
and
no,
berets.
because where were they?
You're playing on all of us.
But where are they gonna go raid? And it would be everyone other than those people they're gonna go raid. So if they're gonna go raid England, then they'd get like the Germans, some
Because
Swedes.
there was some what do you call it? There was some encampments from Vikings in northern France, right? If you're watching Vikings, Ragnar's brother went there. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
So you get some French Vikings.
In real life, he didn't go there, but there was some.
In
Also,
real life, no.
but there was.
Rollo's a real person.
I know, but he wasn't Ragnar's brother.
But he was a Viking. He was,
Yeah, and he went to France.
and he was the king of France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if the king,
Yeah.
the king of the northern part of France.
No, he was the king of king of Paris. It's based on a true story.
I think you're overstepping. But anyways,
No.
I don't know, man. I love this band. I love this song, and your accent is spot on, and it reminds me of Allo Allo.
It would be so fucking funny.
I don't know how many people have ever watched that show. First of all, you have to be my age, and you probably had to live in Europe, because I don't think they play that shit in North America.
No, definitely not.
And I don't think that show would fly now.
Oh, definitely not.
I don't think that show would fly now. That show would be like All in the Family now, like with Archie Bunker. Like, there's certain shows that if you missed them back then, you're not watching them ever again.
There's clips on YouTube, but as far as live TV, you're not gonna see them again.
Yeah, like Al Bundy. Imagine that on TV now. Well, he's on TV, but he's doing the other...
Other
well, he's
show.
not anymore. That show finished too. Fuck, we're getting sidetracked on this video. What a surprise.
If he has a German delegation, we've come to help you with your raid. The Italian guy, the guy from Rome, remember he asks, he's like, what do you bring to the table? Well, we have lederhosen, and we know how to pump it.
Yes, was he pump it very good. Top pump it.
Top pump it.
Yeah, top.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. That also reminds me of Roger Schmidt, but for different reasons. So anyhow...
I will not change the team. I'm coach. I will change the team.
I choose the substitution.
I choose the substitutions. You
Yeah.
don't.
You-
I do.
Okay, now you sound not German at all, but
What do I sound?
I don't know, you sound a little bit Turkish there at the end. I don't know. I felt like you were like George Jesus at Galatasaray at this point in time. But anyhow.
He can barely speak Portuguese. What makes you think
He doesn't speak Turk, so...
You think he can speak Turkish? He can't even speak Portuguese.
He's going back to Brazil anyways. Going to coach Flamengo. So...
Good for him.
All right. On that note, I think we've covered everything. And we've probably pissed off a bunch of people in the process.
Yeah, the Germans especially.
Oh, especially with my reference to that their show Allo Allo. I'm sure...
We love you, Germans.
I'm sure that we all know their sense of humor. So anyhow...
We love you, Germans.
Oh, fuck. Dudes.
Nothing but love.
Like I said before in this video, the Germans can do no wrong. You tell me
Listen,
when they've done anything wrong.
Listen, you could do all you can in your life. You could work your way to the top of the food chain. But in the end of the day, the Germans always win.
Let's not forget the fact that the Germans voted Lord of the Lost to be their representative at Eurovision.
And they're going to win.
If that is not, looking towards the future, I don't know what is. And let's face it, I'm European. I'm Portuguese. 90% of Europe lives off of the money that the Germans sent us. Like that's just a fact. They're the richest country in Europe. I'm just stating facts. I'm sure my mother's Fruit Loops that she buys at the grocery store, I'm sure half of her pension comes from Germany. I'm almost sure of that. And if it's not true, who cares? I'm sticking with it.
Weren't you like a part German at one point?
What do you mean at one point? Like I just changed.
Because your DNA test came
my
back.
fucking DNA test came back. I was 2% German. Now I'm 2%.
No, you weren't. You were like 5% German, and then it switched to like 2% Norwegian.
Nah, I think it's a better trade. At least I didn't go Austrian. Fuck, that would have been horrible. I'm just saying.
Why?
I don't know. They don't have a very good track record. It's hit and miss.
On one hand, you had that guy, but on the other hand, you have
also
Schlager.
And Schwarzenegger.
And Sabitzer. I mean, you have a lot of...
Yeah, they're definitely making up for lost time.
They're making up for that one guy.
Yeah, that one dude that shall not be named. Anyways, before we dig a fucking bigger hole than the one we already digged, let's move on from this shit. We'll see you all at the next video, and keep listening to Feuerschwanz.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
See ya.